Hey there, YouTube. I have a pretty big pickup here from the local coin shop today. I wanted to wish everybody happy Saturday. It happens to be 420 today, and so if you hear some background noise, it's coming from outside. They're throwing some sort of party. There's a bunch of festivities going on. Here in Colorado, people take 420 pretty seriously, and so I apologize if that's distracting to you. But let's get into it. What did I pick up here at the local coin shop? As you guys know, I like to collect vintage silver, vintage generic. These aren't technically vintage because they're 1981, and technically, in order to be considered vintage, it has to be prior to 1980. But these things are pretty cool. They have a lot of historical significance, and I picked up a bunch of them. So here we have 11 of these USSA office rounds. And yeah, these things are pretty cool. If you look at the front here, 1 troy ounce, 31.1 grams, 3/9 fine silver trade unit. So I grabbed 11 of them here. The reason I grabbed 11 is because I thought I needed 11 more to complete my tube. Turns out I actually needed 12 more. So I will be having to pick up another one of these, but they will blend in quite beautifully with my other ones that I have. So we're at 19 of these bad boys now, and I'm excited to get my 20th one so I can wrap up the tube and complete it and move on to something else. Alright, what else did I get today? Alright, so I also snagged one of these. RMC, Republic Metals Corporation, 1 kilo, 3/9 fine silver. I grabbed one of these. This is the size and shape kilo that I like to buy. They stack up crazy awesome. They're really compact, and they're really affordable in terms of kilos. So if you think about it, a kilo, I have to explain this a lot to people about why a kilo isn't a bad investment. And the reason I don't think it's a bad investment is because you buy it at so close to spot when you do, and when you sell it at a percentage loss. And since spot price is so low right now, the percentage loss is actually not that high. Alright, and I guess I'll just show you with this calculator what I mean. If spot is $15.08 today, and I were to lose 5% of it when I sold, I would still have $14.33 left over, right? So now $15.08 minus $14.33, that would mean that I only lost 75 cents per ounce when I sold this bar back. But if you compare that to an Eagle or something like that, where you get $1 back when you sell it, well, you spent $3 over when you bought it, so you actually lost $2, right? So I would rather only lose 75 cents than losing $2 on an Eagle, especially since these aren't hard to sell. These are actually super easy to sell. Now maybe in an SHTF scenario or something like that, it would become more and more difficult to sell, but dealers know what these are. They know that they're gonna give you about 95% for it, and I've never had an issue selling one of these or trading one of these or anything like that. They're highly recognizable, especially if you're not buying, if you're buying hand poured stuff, maybe there's some questions to be had by a dealer, but you're buying an RMC bar, or you're buying a Volcambi bar, or an Asahi, or a JM, or an Engelhard bar. All of those are so recognizable that the argument that they're going to be hard to sell is pretty pointless argument. So anyways, there's the kilo bar. I actually bought 2 of them, and then I bought this one too. This is the Asahi Canada. Super digging on this thing. So yeah, 3 new kilo bars for the stack. I'm likely going to be focusing on kilo bars for the remainder of the year, at least not all the way, but some of the way. And yeah, I just like how well they stack. Actually, I brought 2 more out. There's other Asahi. Here's a Volcambi. As you can see, they're all the same shape and size, and they all stack so beautifully. You can really pack these into your safe. As you can see, these are all the same size and shape, and they stack really, really nice with each other, and I like that. My safe's been running out of room for a while now, and so this is a good way to squeeze a lot of weight into a tiny space, basically. Instead of spending more and more money on bigger and bigger safes, how about I just kind of condense it all and yeah, save money in the process, because these are, like I said, pretty low premium and pretty easy to get a hold of, pretty easy to sell, and you don't lose that much when you sell it. Like I said, if I were to do it today, it would be about 75 cents lost per ounce when compared to a $2 loss on an eagle or something like that. What else did we get today, though? I'm tired of talking about that. Finally here, I got another one of these LMU gold coins. I'll stop talking about these now. I'm sure you guys are annoyed of it, but this is my 20th one, so I no longer have to worry about stacking these anymore, and I can finally top off my tube. Super excited. This one happens to be a Belgian 1871. This is not one I had before. Same design, different year, but absolutely beautiful. And yeah, that completes my gold stacking goals for 2019. So now I can focus on something else. And then here, finally, last one. I got a 1921 Morgan. Super common year, super cheap coin. Really nice look, though. Yeah, there's something to be said about Morgans. They're super nice. Happy I got it. And yeah, here and there I will splurge on a Morgan, I guess. I don't know. I don't normally, because I think that they're kind of overpriced. But today I wanted to buy a Morgan, so I bought a Morgan. So yeah, anyways, let me know what your guys' stacking goals are down below. Do you guys hate kilo bars? Do you hate vintage generic? How about these little gold things? Are any of these in your stacking priorities? I know that these aren't very common items to stack. Most people are more into eagles, maples, basic generic, junk silver, stuff like that, which I do own quite a bit of, all of those things. But yeah, for me, I'm just trying to kind of complete the hodgepodgey stuff, and this is the hodgepodgey stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Toodaloo.